Hello, children. Today we are going to discuss some questions from your textbook. The first question is, what did Lencho hope for? Answer is very clear. Lencho hoped for rain shower for his crop field. Second question, why did Lencho say the raindrops were like new coins? After the rain shower, Lencho says these words. Everything depended on rain. If there was good rain, he hoped good produce. So thus every drop of rain is like new coins for him. He also says he compares big drops 10 cents coin, small drops 5. It means rain will bring good harvest and good harvest will bring money for him. Is everything for him. So that is, raindrops are compared to coins. Question 3. How did the rain change? What happened to Lencho's fields? When the rain started, he became happy. But rainfall changed into hailstorm, and as a result, Lencho's crops were destroyed. Question 4 is, what were Lencho's feelings when the hail stopped? Lencho was extremely sad because all his crops were destroyed, and he hoped that they will have to remain hungry. Question 5. Who or what did Lencho have faith in? What did he do? Lencho had unwavering faith in God. So he decided to write a letter to God, and he asked 100 pesos for his survival from the God. Who read the letter? A postman who was also an employee of the post office read the letter. What did the postmaster do then? The postmaster was surprised, he laughed, but he was amazed at Lencho's unshakable faith and decided to collect money for him from his friends and colleagues and sent it. Was Lencho surprised to find a letter for him with money in it? No, not at all. He was not surprised because he was expecting. He had a great faith, and he was not surprised. Instead, he was angry and he found that the amount was less than what he had asked for. What made him angry? What made him angry? Lencho was displeased and he found that money was less, and that made him angry. Next question, who does Lencho have complete faith in? Which sentence in the story tell? There is a sentence in the story, he had immense faith in God, and the lines, Lencho showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money. Such was his confidence, but he became angry when he counted the money. God could not have made a mistake, nor could he have denied Lencho what he had requested. So these are the lines which show that he had immense faith in God. Why does the postmaster send money to Lencho? Why does he sign the letter? God? This is a very important question. The postmaster did not want to shake the Lencho's faith in the God. So he decided to collect money and send it as an act of charity. He also signed the letter in the name of God to conceal his own identity. He wanted Lencho to think it was actually the God. Did Lencho try to find out who had sent him the money? Why not? No, not at all. Because he was optimistic. He had immense faith, and he was sure that only God had sent money. So there was no question of asking or doubting the identity of the sender. Who does Lencho think has taken the rest of the money? And what is the irony in the situation? Lencho thought it was the postmaster or the employees of the post office who had stolen his remaining amount. Because in his second letter he wrote, "Please, oh God, please don't send the money by mail, because the employees of the post office are crooks." The irony, what is the irony? Irony is that it was actually the postmaster and the employees who had sent the money. They had collected the money and sent it. And Lencho's faith was that Lencho believed that they had stolen the money. This is the irony. The men who sent are culprits here. That is the irony here. Are there people like Lencho in the real world? And yes, there are some people. And what kind of man you would say Lencho is? There are some options are also given. We can say that there are a few people, not at all, you can say. Maybe some simple or simpleton people, but very few. Some people who have unquestioning faith in God. There are two kinds of conflicts in the story, between humans and nature and between humans themselves. How are these conflicts illustrated? So, you will think about this. There are two kinds of conflict in the story, between human and nature and between human themselves. How are these conflicts illustrated? The story, A Letter to God, describes two types of conflicts. One between man and nature, and other between men and themselves. In the beginning, farmer hopes for rain so that he will have good crop. And when he gets rain, he becomes happy. Then came hailstorm. He becomes sad. And then again. So there is you can see man and nature conflict. What he hoped he did not get. The second, between Lencho and he doubts the honesty of the post office employees who actually helped him. So this is the conflict among men themselves, where a man does not have faith on men, but he has faith on God. So we are not ready to trust each other. This is the conflicts. These were some important questions. Thank you. Have a nice day.